Guys, Ash from Imagineyourgoddess here, doing another deck profile. Today we're going to focus on another Link Joker deck, and in our focus today we're going to be doing the ride chain from set 12, and that's the Schwarzschild ride chain. Now these are the same type of ride chains as the ones introduced in set 11 set 10 actually, with Artemis, and further improved upon in set 11 with Aqua Forest, and I believe there's another clan that does it too, but I can't remember the top of my head. I do apologize for that. So, first off, we're started here is Micro Hole Draco Kid, and he's basically the ride on top, search top 7 for grade 2 or 3 starter. And if you don't ride anything, of course, move back and he's a 4K booster. He's an okay card, and we use him basically because we're doing the ride chain. Next, we'll move to our trigger lineup, which will consist of actually 7 crits. Now, I like 7. 7-5 is a trigger lineup. Generally, other people prefer 6-6, but I think 7-5, more offensive side, is there's a better lineup in Cardfight in general. Though I do go 6-6 as well, and I might consider it for Link Joker. But in testing so far, 7-5 has been a lot better for me. So 7 crits, of course, and then 5 draws. So I run 5 Link Joker draws, and these are let's check one of the cat thing, and it's mainly because Link Joker is a very, very defensive deck. You will, at least before Chaos Breaker Dragon, you will get crushed if you get rushed to death. This is the weakness of Link Joker, I believe, anyway. So you need to be able to hit draws or get some advantage that way. Defensive triggers, that's what's going to save you. And guard, of course, so those will kind of do a bit of both. Finally, 4 heals, of course, Vanguard, lots of sacking needs to be done, and hopefully on your side. So moving real quick here on to the grade 1s. We have the grade 4, the grade 1 Gravity Ball Dragon. This is the chain, of course. If you ride on top of the grade 0, search the top 7, I believe, for grade 2 or grade 3 of the chain, and then he's plus 1,000 for the other thing having in Soul. So he's pretty decent. Otherwise, it's 7K vanilla booster that you use throughout the game, but not too much special there. And of course, 4 of the Link Joker Perfect Shields. This is the Barrier, Starvader, Prometheus, standard Perfect Shield. Not really, it's archetype, but this isn't really an archetype deck, so there's not really much to say here. Moving on, I run 4 Starvader Lanthium. Now he is a 7K that whenever a unit is enemy rearguard is locked, if you have a Link Joker Vanguard, he gets plus 2K at a turn. It's so that you can swing large numbers. This could be the 8K too if you want, but I feel like this is pressure that you badly need in Link Joker. Moving on to the last grade 1s. Looks like 2 of these. 1 Opener of the Dark Gates, and basically, if you have if you're a Link Joker Vanguard and the opponent has 2 or less rear guards, you can drop and draw. And she's mainly so you can get Schwarzschild because he is a Persona Blast. She can also be replaced with anything. It's not really too keen to have her, but I have her because I need more chicks in my deck, of course. But the drop and draw is decent. So next, grade 2s. Grade 2 Link Joker. This is, one of the reasons I like the chain is this card. He's a 10K when you ride it on top of the 1, but if you have the, I believe it's the 1 and the 0. Pretty sure it's the 1 or is it the 1? Yeah, it's the 1 and the 0 in Soul. You can basically lock something. And the chain here is if you ride the wrong grade 2, you can still search up the top 7 for the right grade 2 and ride this. And when this rides, of course, you can lock something. So it's a 10K that locks. Much easier to do than Mobius Breath Dragon, because that has to hit and it's 9K. But this at least guarantees you a lock. And at the very least, hopefully you can lock an attacker, so you don't have to guard so much the next turn. Moving on, I do 4 Gamma Burst Fenrir, and he's the 11K limit break attacker. And this mainly because you need some offensive power in this deck to be able to hit Vanguards without boosters, and this is one of the ways you're doing it. And plus, your grade 2 lineup's not really, you don't have much to choose from right now, honestly. Then, my last grade 2, of course, is a personal choice. 3 Singularity Snipers. These are, I probably will run these in Nebula Lord as well, but basically if it hits, and if your opponent already has a lock card, lock something else. If you have a Link Joker Vanguard, of course. It basically adds a lot more pressure because you can lock more crap with this. Bad part is, it's 8k, and you're only swinging 15k in this deck. So that's the drawback of that, but it does add a little bit of more pressure. Grade 3s, 4 of the Break Ride. Every Link Joker deck needs 4 of these. So basically, Break Ride plus 10k, lock 1 in front and lock 1 in back, and it's just so good. In fact, you don't really even want to ride the other thing. You want to just ride him, over him, over him, over him all day. And hopefully you win by then, because only having 2 attacks per turn really hurts the opponent. And of course, a Vanguard that's swinging for vanilla attacks, which also hurts them too. Then finally, the so-called star of the deck for Schwarzschild Dragon. Now, I like Schwarzschild, but I don't like him at the same time. He's not that good. He's good in that he is a kind of a one-turn wonder. You know, play him, counterblast 1, search top 5 for another copy, and then you can counterblast 3, ditch a copy, plus 10k, plus 1 crit, lock 3 rear guards, and basically it's a triangle lock. So you play him, and to ditch a copy, you lock the 2 sides and the Vanguard booster. That way, next turn you're only taking 1 attack from an unboosted Vanguard. Hopefully it's not something like Raging Form or Break Riding a Standing Vanguard. That'd be the worst case scenario for you, but usually this is what you need to end the game with, because after this you don't got anything else. You counterblast 3 to do it. It's a very heavy cost to pay, and you also have to Persona Blast, which is kind of stupid, but I guess it kind of evens it out so that this isn't too overpowered. And really, this deck doesn't have a lot of support, at least not right now. I don't really remember a lot of the stuff from 13 and on, but to make sure if this gets any more support or not. But this would be a lot better card if it got more support. Sadly, it doesn't have a lot of support, and the Starvader is getting all the support, and of course Glendios, which looks to be a very expensive deck right now. But that is my Link Joker Schwarzschild build. Honestly, I'm probably going to build Nebula Lord. This deck, at least right now, isn't much of a threat. I mean, if you break red a lot, yeah, okay, but that's every Link Joker deck. There's not really much that makes this deck special, besides the chain. Maybe you won't miss a ride. Free lock at level 2. Most of the time I get the chains at 10k. And of course, this is pretty devastating when you get it off, but in general, this deck, it needs more something, and this adds this guy right here, right, adds a lot more pressure. But because it's only 8k and I can only swing 15 in this deck with it, and if I swing 16 by adding the 8k attackers, that's another thing. But still, that's not as much pressure as you need, because part of the other thing that's bad about this card is you have to have something that's already locked, and really, other than the Break Ride, this guy, and your free level 2 lock, you don't got much else. So most of your locks will be level 3, basically, which by that time, you better hope they're at low damage or they're going to guard, and she's not that useful. But, otherwise, yeah, this has been Ash from Imagineyourgoddess. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.